Guys, we are at Door Creek. There's a small pond behind me and a bigger pond right over there. We're gonna try to fish both of them. Legend has it that there are mystical bass in these ponds, and we're gonna try to catch a big fish, obviously. I think there are some big bass in this pond. I've been told so. So hopefully I can catch a big bass. All right, we are here at Door Creek. Just cast out and see if we can get anything. This is the smaller pond. Pretty sure there are fish here, but I don't know if I'm gonna get any by the pipes. Hopefully I can get one. All right, the smaller pond sucked, so we're gonna go with a bigger pond and see if we can get a legendary, well, at least, let's get a fish first before we talk about getting a legendary fish. Get a fish, because I haven't gotten a fish yet. I have, however, gotten a bunch of seaweed. Huh. In a good area of the pond where there aren't insurmountable amount of oh, got one, just as I was saying. Got one. It isn't, oh, damn, it fell off. We're gonna fish here. My friend's kid actually showed me the spot right on a pipe. I have my catfish line out. I don't know if there's any catfish in this water, but we'll find out. I'm gonna cast for some bass, because technically there's supposed to be some pretty big monsters here. We'll see, we'll see. The water is much deeper here, which is a good sign. I don't know if there's that many reed beds though. I will change the bait after a while if I don't catch anything here, because I think smaller bait might actually be better. Oh, got one on the line, got one on the line. Oh, it's not a big fish, but it's decent. About the size of the ones I was catching yesterday. It's not a big fish, but I'll take it. My first bass from here, first bass. All right, let's try this fishing spot. Cast really far out into the center. There's reeds that far out too, I see. Oh, got one. Oh, this is a good one. It's a good one. I think this is a big one. It's a big one. Maybe not. It is a fighter though. I think this is bigger than the other two. Well, no, it's about the same size. Got one. Second fish of the day. Largemouth bass. Not that big though. I mean, this is about the size of the other one. Looking for more monstrous fish than this, definitely. All right, fish, here you go, back in the water. You'll do fine. There you go, fish. Let's try fishing by the pipes of the big pond. This looks a lot deeper than the pipes of the smaller pond, but the water looks pretty murky, so I'm not sure if there would be many fish here. Try this spot from the other side. Water looks good. Yeah, getting a lot of reed beds here. That's a fish. That's a good fish. Oh, that is a good fish. That is a good fish indeed. Oh, that's a largie. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, victory for fish. This is a fish. This is the first respectable fish I've caught all day. Nice little fish, nice little largemouth bass. 1.4 pounds, not too bad. Fish, it's time for you to get back in the water. Been out a little too long, there you go. Oh, there you go, swam off, nice fish there. All right, now we're back on this side. And we're using the smaller lure. See if we can get anything here. Smaller lure drew in a pretty big fish here. Over there at least. The smaller lure did draw in a pretty darn big fish. So I'm hoping it'll draw in a darn big fish here as well. Cast out. Come on, fish. I know you're there for me, dude. Come on, fishy. I got you. You got me. You gotta Gotta work with me here. Oh, got one already, got one already. Oh, this lure is awesome. Got one. It's a small one though. It's a small one, but another largemouth bass. Another largemouth bass. Right there, right there. Man, this lure is better than the other one, I have to say. This lure is just working better than the other one. Hey, I know you really want to go back in the water, so there you go. Let's go over here. I know there's at least one fish over there, but there's so many reeds over there. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. I saw it jump. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. He ain't throwing the hook though. All right, gonna tire him out and just reel him in. All right, I wish I had the net. It's like 1 pound of fish versus like 10 pounds of reeds. There's a fish in here, I promise. There's a big one. There's a big fish. It's a good fish. It's a good fish. I don't think it's as good as that. I don't think quite as big as that last one, but still a pretty nice fish right there. Nice little fish. Nice fish, nice fish. Medium-sized bass, medium-sized bass, nice. All right, that was 1.2 pounds. See ya, fish. I think I have a fish. Yes, I have a fish. I have a fish. That will probably be my last fish of the day. It's fighting hard. It's fighting hard, but it's a small fish. So we lifted up another fish. Nice little fishy. That is the last fish of the day. Another, well, a last fish of the day. At this particular, actually, nah, I'm gonna fish a little more. Screw it. There you go, fish. Back into the water. See if we can get another fish. So that was fun. It's always fun when you catch fish and then you go like hours without catching anything. Oh, got a fish. This one's a little bigger, I can tell. All right, this will be the last fish of the day. If I can land it. Still not that big though, but it is fighting. Fighting pretty hard. Fighting pretty hard. Oh, it's bigger. It's definitely bigger, but it's not a huge fish either. So, landed another largemouth bass. Check it out, check it out. Another largemouth bass. This one's probably around a pound, about the size of the other one. Check that out with a lot of reeds. That is the last fish of the day, 1.2 pounds. Time to get this fish back in the water. It was a good fish for the last fish of the day. All right, fish. Back in the water you go. There you go. Well, guys, that concludes our day at Door Creek. 3 fish over a pound and several other smaller fish. I don't know how big the bass get in this pond, but maybe I'll come back someday and try to catch a killer fish. But this is a very good pond for largemouth bass.